And with that said, lights! What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? How we do today? It snowed, I'm off, canceled game night, pajamas here too. Nice. So, my wife is taking the girls out on Saturday. I'm gonna do a lot of work in the house. Getting the house all cleaned up, getting all that stuff done, trying to get popsicle mess off the floor and all that jazz. It is set to PUBG levels of sound so I can hear the crunchy leaves. Didn't need that much anime in my ear. Alright, make it big. Why is my Doki Doki not working? There she blows! See, that's what I'm figuring. I figure it's gonna be one of those Japanese novels where... I figured this is less of like an actual horror game and more of a graphic novel where it's gonna be like the main character and whatever this one's name, Satachi, not super pink but pink-haired girl. She's probably gonna end up killing herself because it's like, oh, I fall in love with one of these three. She's like, oh no, if I can't have him, my life's not worth living. Kind of a thing. And so it's not like exactly a horror game, but it's more along the lines of, hey, if you are kind of dealing with stuff in your life and suicide is kind of your thing, don't play this game! It's not meant for you! That's kind of what I figure is going to happen. Alright, when we left off... So, like, Crippled Chloe? Lord, not Crippled Chloe. Please don't give me Crippled Chloe. I don't want to deal with Crippled Chloe. Not cool. Alright, so we want Yuri. Oh, Lord Almighty. I forgot half the words. Oh, Lord, I forgot what she was into last time. My goodness. Oh, Lord. Well, I guess... blind luck and hope for the best. Let's see now. What do we got? We got analysis. Yes, that works. Essence, happiness, an ending, uncanny, question, dark, suicide, childhood, pencil. First! Congratulations, Kinder. You've managed to turn loots into the comment section on YouTube. Good job, buddy. And yes, you are first. And also, thank you for the loots, man. I do appreciate that. I don't want to play this game and not watch or read spoilers. Aww. Now, I've been told the same thing, and it was one of those deals of, oh, you've not watched anything on this, you should totally play. Honestly, for me, playing through a game, especially a game with like multiple branching paths and endings and all that stuff, you might not get the same thing I get. And it's not like I'm going to sit here and play this until I get every possible thing. But you could take what you learned from this and apply it to yours. Or you could just bounce out. It honestly doesn't... I don't care either way. If you want to keep it pure and virgin for you, more power to you. Crap baskets. Uncanny. Perfect. Variance, embrace, insight, horror, spinning, flee, adventure, pure adventure. Crap. Also, I hate the whole, oh no, dude, you need to play this game, but don't read anything about it. Yeah. Like the majority of Undertale humans. I'm sorry, the fan base for Undertale was so annoying. You should play it! You should play this game! You need to play this game! I will play what I want to play, gosh darn it. I don't really care what your opinion is. Vitality, skipping, promise, cry, proof, headphones, ambient music, disaster, bunny! Bunny is obviously gonna be Sayori or whatever her name is. I forget what your names are. I've got Yuki, I've got Natasha Romanov, and Sayukidu. Sudoku. That's about all I got. Lord Almighty. Sue Betty Yuri. Larry Moe Curly. Done. Crap. Ambient. Perfect. Doki Doki. Rain Cloud. Determination. Speaking of Undertale, there we go. Natsuki is the pink-haired girl. There's 2 pink-haired ones. The other girl is Shimp. Exactly. There's 4 of them. It's the 3 Stooges with the 4 people. Larry Moe Curly and Shimp. Heaven Sent, Philosophy, Rose, Whisper, Vivacious. Disarray, Determination. Marriage, Rain Cloud, and Doki Doki. I don't know who that is. I don't know what Dreaming to Marry is. Of course it's gonna be an anime, kinda recognized it. Let's go with Vivacious. Perfect! Despise, Loud, Depression, Heartbeat, Unrestrained. Misery, Anger, Lollipop, Laughter, Cute! Unrestrained. Excellent. Pink, Rainbow, Graveyard, Sticky. There's a pink rainbow in the graveyard and it's sticky. Awesome. Look, just because I own all 3 editions of the Anime Encyclopedia doesn't mean I know all anime, just most of them. Oh yeah, well I have the World Encyclopedia of Comics, that doesn't mean I know everything about comics. What crap is that book anyway? I don't know if I can pick this up. There's the spine. There's the book. I don't know if I can one-hand that thing. It is huge. I do use it to hold things down. Project Lutz is now enacted. Is that anything like... Alright, Graveyard. I don't know. Oh, Lord. Taken out of context, that's awful. Especially with it being Doki Doki. Pardon me. Looking out of the ship. Nice. It works. Pardon me. Peaceful Party. Amazing. Wonderful. Vanilla. Strawberry. Secretive. Sensation. Together and vivid. Secretive. Excellent. Dance, Disown, Treasure, Ocean, Portrait, Clouds, Judgment, Parfait, Everybody Loves a Parfait, Wrath, and Lipstick. That's not a word combination you normally have as Wrathy Lipstick. I don't freaking know! Treasure. Crap. Hop. Kawaii! Email hurt. Infallible. Nature, Flying, Sugar, Alone, and Covet. Infallible. Empty Kiss, Mouse, Bubbles, Lust, Cheer, Dream, Twirl, Tears, Candy. Dream, Twirl, Tears, Candy. All of these are happy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, it's not candy. Tears, maybe? Nope, that's a Sayori. Pain, Explode. Split Pain, Explode! Leaky ornery ornament teaching students. Perfect. Perfect. Infinite Summer, Misfortune Atone, Shiny Time, Silly and Calm. That reminds me. I added a new command that's going to be linked to the straw poll where the follower voting guns are. The voting for Follower Friday, so you guys can all get in on what the games are going to be. And I'm going to remember to make a straw poll and update this, like I update the other one perfectly. Look out, ostriches! Stalk strangers, teenagers, slowly. Look out, ostriches, look out, ostriches. I don't know. Infinite. Precious Eternity. Unstable Existence, Peace, Special, Bliss, Cheeks, Breathe, Fester, Passion, Jump, Existence. Massacre, Fear, Inferno, Fun, Intellectual, Whirlwind, Marshmallow, Whirlwind. Games, Climax, Electricity, Fluffy, Play, Chocolate. Hope, Grief, Beauty, and Giggles. crap baskets. I forget, you like the pain crap. Acronyms are hard. Stop what? Stop talking about my awesome Destiny swimsuit in bed? Gillius wants what as a sound clip? The giggle? The giggle was creeptastic. Gotta love it. Joy, hopeless, disoriented, effulgent. I still don't know what that word means. Incongruent and crimson. I think effulgent. Reminds me of the game with the Furby thing. Tattletale. Broken Fickle Anime. Kinder, they just explained you. Broken Fickle Anime. Flower Vacation, Uncontrollable Raindrops, Daydreams, Journey, and Fireflies. Prove me wrong. And Kinder leaves. Alright, what do I got here? I don't know, vacation? Crap. Family, excitement, entropy. Shopping, tragedy, extraordinary, afterimage. Perfect. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Bisboo! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Just put everything in the room on rails so you can slide it and rearrange easily. There might be some rearranging going on this weekend. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. What is on my foot? Ah, I found some post-it notes. Ew. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. So that's not like you at all. Quodad, pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. What is on my foot? Lord Almighty. I have my reasons, and their names are everyone but you. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Are you trying to do the snake thing with your spine? Are you telling me the 30% incline into your position, or the 30% plane of your position is just pure interest in the conversation? What the hell did Cass say that was? That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget so that you'd spend all your money, and I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Good lord, this dude's like light. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri! Tell this doofus to borrow some money! That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling that mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. You don't like her anymore! See, I still love Yuri. It's the hair. It's the hair. Long hair will always beat short hair in my book. You should only buy what you can reasonably afford. How's that terrible advice? How is that terrible advice? It completely eliminates credit card debt. Looks at Steam collection. Oh. Yeah, that would do it. I mean, I'm at like 300 some games, 300 plus games. Not even half of Kinders. Just because you don't operate that way doesn't mean it's terrible advice. Good Lord. You guys are worse than the high school girls! Let's see now. Which one of my moderators is my waifu? Did I just... No touching! I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution!
I think she means repercussion. Or retribution. Retribution works too. Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. She's been doing it to me since she was 5. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
You wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Whap? Is it a silent P in the front of that and just whap? I don't know what that sound effect is. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. The bug. What? Exactly. Yeah, the PH is silent. Ah, it's like the Gnat and the knife.
What was it? A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
Nom, 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 nom.
Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
Look at me, I'm a Gnat! What's a Gnat? So is the P and E, is the E and P silent? I don't know, but it suits you.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
Ha!
I was just gonna give it to you! What the crap was her voice? This is the problem when you don't play a game for a week. You forget what the voices are.
But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally gonna worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki!
Hey! Thanks for the host there, Gilly. I appreciate that, buddy. I don't know. I won't know until they're back-to-back on the YouTube. Oh! Which reminds me, I got a thing from my YouTube. Dang it. Hey, what up, Snake? How you doing, bud? Thanks for the host. I got a thing from YouTube saying they're gonna cancel my partnership with them. Unless I can get my viewership up to, like, 1,000. It's like, I have 75. I've had 75 for almost 5 years. I don't think I'm getting 1,000.
That's so nice of you!
Gilly, Invis, Kinder! Is there a problem, Snake? Is there a problem, Snake? Is there someone 300 yards out hiding in a bush? Do you need healing? I only have one first aid kit right now, man. I gotta hold on to it. Snake's just excited to bring some purple to the green wall. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm so happy!
Sayori hugs the cookie. She would. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Nom 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 nom. It's so good!
Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. Natsuki had hidden needles inside the cookie, and suddenly her mouth was full of blood.
Bit my tongue.
Or that. Time to feed someone a pizza! Exactly. DP28, go! You're going over a lot for just one cookie. Natsuki took a bite of her own cookie.
This looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do I think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, and then wraps her arms around her. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up and to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Cookie thief! Exactly.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Yeah. Where's Monica anyway?
That's right, her voice was like Cyrus.
Good question.
Let's get some loots going! Come on, ride the train, toot toot, and ride it. It's a loots and train, and ride. Sorry. Thanks for the loots, Kinder. I appreciate it, buddy. High fives, man.
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late lately? Not me!
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay.
That.
She probably just had something to do today. She's probably popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a anime obsession? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desired than all of us combined.
Not true. You the woman, Yuki, Yuri, Yuraki. Did I just combine all their names together and still leave out Sayori? Anyway.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. It's the hall monitor, Mr. Filch and his cat. Sorry. Ah, crap baskets. What was your voice? Also, what the devil's up with your eyes? I see black streaking through them.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me.
Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense at all, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool.
That sounds cool. Also, I'd look forward to it. Totally a man voice. Man voice here. Manly man voice.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Invisible.
Ah! Vested interest pose. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah! I didn't mean pressure or anything like that. Okay, something I noticed. When she hits her vested interest pose, her skirt flips way up in the front. And is instantly pulled down by those tans. Just boosh! Sorry.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
That posture is all about good views, I guess. Ah, yes. Dim views. You're right. Vested interest, high skirt views. That's the name. That's the name of the title. Vested interest, high skirt views. Captain Clickbait.
I'd really love to share the chance once I'm ready.
I'm back. Wrong button. I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything.
First loots, first fruits. That works. Thanks for the loot, Sir Snake. I appreciate it, buddy. High fives, man. Yeah. So you're saying Invis needs to get a schoolgirl cert to get more views? If I had a schoolgirl skirt, I would probably sell it for about 300. That's what they go for in PUBG. Excuse me. Nope, not really. I need to move that mouse pointer. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has already finished the entirety of her cookie. It's a cookie! I mean, at best, you're gonna have a cookie like this big. That's like 3 bites. Come on. A cookie this big is like 3 bites. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
Ah. I suddenly noticed Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Oh, that one's gonna hurt. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher of water from inside the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Thank you for narrating the same thing twice. I watch her movements, mesmerized by the gentle sway of her hair. To my surprise, she moves really contrasts. The way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Again, we're taking a Wednesday and staring at high school booty. This stream is so getting down. This stream is so getting taken down.
Okay, may I have the pitcher of water? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Might as well walk with you. Might need a big, strong, manly man to guard you in these hallways.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Hey, what up, fella? How you doing? I don't know where you came in at, but we currently do have a roulette going on if you want to hurry up on that one. You've been watching Game Grumps play this? No spoilers! Eh? We're just, Yuri's gonna make some, like, tea and stuff, so, I suddenly realized just how weird this is to explain to Monica. Look, alright? I like this one. We're gonna go make tea. There might be a little bit of schnogging in the hallway. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, though, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell you there's something wrong with helping involve invisible... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve invisible in club activities?
That's right, we got our own Club Penguin going on. Eh? Oh! My mouth, the gapes. Nah, vested interest posed. High skirt vested interest.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Harumph. That sound.
Then let's go, Invisible.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Terrifying pose. Once in the hallway, she puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. Like I have actual, human emotions. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. Says every man who wants to get in a woman's pants ever. I wasn't expecting it, but... it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Hey, here we go. We got our roulettes going. Let's see what happens.
Invisible? How come even when I do something bad, you're nice to me?
Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. Hey, kinder. Nice. Sorry, Ella. And the rich get richer. But you always amplify things in your head. This one, purple girl. Long-haired purple girl. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Invisible. I really like being friends with you.
Aha! Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel awkward saying something like that. This guy knows me not at all. But I'll do my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway...
Yeah, shall we go?
We haven't gotten the water yet. You walked outside, thumped your head on a wall, and done. You forgot the water. You're debating on getting rid of one that you know? Did you find the way to just, like, suck memories out? I'm curious on that one. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Invisible, do you like oolong tea?
Nah, I'm more of a fan of jasmine, quite honestly. Nah, yeah, no, I'm more of a fan of jasmine. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to
get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less than when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Hubba hubba? Hubba hubba. I thought she said ogling tea. No, oolong. Oolong tea. Your mental choices are completely interfering with your school's romantic comedy. That is some nice tea.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Aha! Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Oh, is that so?
I gotta move that mouse. I keep resting the mouse in very inappropriate places. Can you even see the mouse on screen? Yes, you can.
Something I'm not letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided to try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well, when it's you who's around anyway.
Aha! That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much, though.
You're always worrying about me, Invisible. It's very endearing.
Yandere. Senpai has noticed you. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding.
Yeah, I know. There are some really bad ones that I've seen too.
I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watching Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. It's getting so hot.
Invisible, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah? Why is that?
It's a bit easier on my back, being part snake lady and all, since we're a part of this witch's coven over here. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
No, sorry, I didn't realize. That's what you get for being tall, with luscious locks of flowing purple hair.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my...
You can also sit up in your chair. Bad excuse is bad. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, that's totally where I was going. I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. Chairs look like they have decent back support. Those are high-backed chairs. I could rest in one of those. Yeah, I could rest in one of those. Those look like nice high-backed chairs. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume reading the same reading position as last time, each one holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive, so it's more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Tried watching Ojin on Netflix, didn't like it. Other than that, I troll random stuff. I don't watch much TV. Okay. Wait. Elmo and Moana. Nice. In a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to make sure about worrying that I accidentally don't touch her bosoms. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my real... of my willpower to focus on the reading. I've seen Devilman Crybaby. I've been meaning to pick that one up. Was it worth it? Okay. I'm working my way through Hellsing Ultimate again when I'm not putting my my youngest to sleep with Dragon Ball. She has really taken a liking to Dragon Ball Super. She likes Blue Goku. It's kind of fun. After a few minutes, I managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry, I totally broke the immersion. I let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
No? Are you sure? I don't know what to tell you, Kinder. I don't know what to tell you. It went back to normal? Okay.
Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages.
Nah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
So I can just feed her bits of chocolate. Open up. Yum, yum, yum. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any So I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Exactly! Take my chocolate! Eat my chocolate! No, Invis is poisoning himself. Exactly. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Oh, it's even there on screen! Nom nom nom! It's like a little Hershey square. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Yeah.
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Snap!
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs confirmation of what just happened.
Invisible?
I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, well, you were just helping. That's something friends do.
Eat my fruitcake! Nice.
Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah! That's all it was.
Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri does not avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breast, the way that normal people breathe. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Wow, this has gotten like really sensual. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Thank you, Monica! Hello? Hello? This is weirdly uncomfortable. I try to throw my people by raising and lowering my chest at random rhythms. So when it doesn't match your breathing, Snake... Let me know how that works out for you. It kind of hurts. Hi, Monica. How are you? Way to ruin the moment.
Okay, everyone.
Yuri jolts back, slamming her head into the wall, a small pool of blood coming from the back.
It's time to share poems. Invisible, you can help Yuri put the tea stuff away, right?
Yeah, of course. The things are white are weirdly uncomfortable. That was not. Not all of us are experienced, what's the word? Dang it, what's the word of the books that my wife likes? Harlequin writers. Ella. Not all of us sit down and read these things. Most of the guys here probably just either A, experience it, or B, don't have any clue of what's going on. The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates, and in the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get to the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay! Poem time! Yuri first, of course.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face, like I wrote it specifically for her. Did you like it?
Invisible. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows, the oversized Adam's apple rising and falling, with the swallowing, the way normal people do. Even her hands appear sweaty. You don't have sweat glands in your palms, as opposed to invisibly swallowing. Wait, what did this speak? Never mind, nope. Not going there. That is an entirely different weird fetish I'm not touching. I need to check a message real quick. I will be right back. Exactly. My wife sent me a text message. I have to check it. I'm sorry. Oh, Ella, you and I went to the same place there. Holy Lord.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thought, her chest rising and falling in rhythm as her breathing normally would happen. Tell that to my nephew. It's gross. His hands get so sweaty. Pick him up from basketball practice once. He wasn't allowed to touch anything in my truck. Were you afraid he was just gonna, like, freeze to it? I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods, her head rising and falling with each nod. Wipe all that sweat all over my truck? No, sir, not today. Really? I don't believe it. I saw a controller that had fans built into the grips so that your hands wouldn't sweat during, like, extended gameplay sessions. And I'm sitting there going, okay, in the past, I've gripped controllers for, like, 6 to 8 hours at a time. And I've never had sweaty palms. Knees weren't weak. Hands weren't sweaty. There was no vomit on my sweater. It was not mom's spaghetti. Sorry.
I really only write for myself.
Yes!
And besides, people would just laugh at me.
I wondered where you were going. You know, sometimes you just start into a thought and you're like, you know what? I gotta take this all the way to completion. There is no stopping this train. I'll never have that problem, though. I've had to wear my gloves while gaming the other day. Aww. I'm sorry. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri does not respond to that. It's because she doesn't have any close friends. You touched a nerve! Abort! Abort! Anyway. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as a wandering human. As an ordinary human. Unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incites its face and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. She is weirdly obsessed with this knife. The same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. I leave my brandished... Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Okay. Crap, I clicked off the thing.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that! Only half watching to hear you say, raccoon! Why would she feed raccoon? It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Oh, my back. Yeah, it's if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that means different people can relate to their own way. I wanted to express my feelings, for me to indulge in more than my usual hobby.
Raccoon! Boom!
It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Invisible?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is to respect each other and our individualities.
And not force people to play games without reading anything about them first.
Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. And I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing and listening. There really aren't many people like you.
That's an exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel.
You don't have anything like that? Bald! 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 Bald!
But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. And just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Sayori. Hi, Sayori.
Oh, I like this one, Invisible. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
Oh, Lord. That's not very helpful, you know.
I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's just why I go with my heart. Even if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole writing thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah! Me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Epic foreshadowing!
Sorry.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like the happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Manic depressive.
Bittersweet. Yeah. things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. And make a happy, nice rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Nay? Yes? Maybe I'm good at expressing my feelings at all.
I believe she is 8. I believe she is 8. Pardon me.
It's invisible. I should go write that down. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie. What the crap? This is high school for children? Oh. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing together like little bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's all warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, on a bottle, all in a roll. The collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle's a starlight to make amends. Sometimes a friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding into nooks and crannies. Digging and deeping, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off the caps. Doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends are looking through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf, one after the other, handing them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be more my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear inside is echo, echo, echo. Inside my head. Holy crap! Did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but man, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
No thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way, even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Tomorrow, because I'm going to lose you. Oh.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Nasuki!
I liked your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one.
The heck did I come into? What up, noob? How you doing? Her eyes were closed? Yeah, probably. Oh, you know, noob, it's just me voice acting for high school Japanese girls. It's okay. It's all good, man. Welcome. How you doing? Look at me! I have split personality for high school girls! Wait a second.
Yeah, well, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're not really good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. Still figuring all this crap out.
Stay a while and listen.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying or complicating language.
Don't click there.
Just make it simple and cut to the point. Yuri's head is all over this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha ha!
I gotta go with the kiddo, but I wanted the AFK. Bye!
Noob has gone out adventuring.
And maybe they will return with treasures. Thanks for the drop in, buddy. Have yourself a good look with the kiddo.
Making your reader look hard for those deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
Yes, that's one way to look at it.
No, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion's the best opinion, if you haven't figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. That's why her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks to spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider loaders. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I love the just like straightforward bah! Bah! I'm Natsuki! Bah! That she has with her writing. It's awesome. I love it. These are poems. Hey, what up, Fantag? How you doing, buddy? I like spiders. Don't tell anyone I used to have a pet tarantula. I like spiders too.
It was the size of my face!
I would set it on my head and let it crawl around. It's great. I used to play WoW. This is back in my WoW days. I would play WoW with it on my shoulder and it would crawl up and down my arm. It's fantastic. Oh, you want me to do the I like turtles leaves? Oh, I'm sorry, Ella. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. They're all longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I've been just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Doubt I have to explain it. But sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and helps the people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an arrogant, ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter! It can be about anything. I wrote it easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Video gaming, manga, anime.
Something that you're afraid of. People found out, they make fun of you, or think less of you.
Arachnophobia.
That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone's like, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and I'm making them happy. I think people need to learn respect for others, liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. You wrote about something similar today.
Huh? You say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you, that people should make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really?
Ah, crab baskets! Beans and loots go together. Going for walks. Alright. We have another noob bean here. The one of shade or noob shame. So we've got chocolate pudding or dog food. We've got, whatever this one was. Tutti Frutti Stinky Socks, and fart. Okay. That is a fart bean. But it's not near as bad this time. Somehow the fart and dog food combined together to make it tolerable. Huh. Okay then. No, seriously, that was a fart bean. Oh. Okay. Weird. Try combining the fart with the dog food. Maybe it'll work for you, Gilly.
Well.
Meanwhile, Snake's having PTSD war flashbacks to Nam. Yeah. And I'm thinking that's what happened. Because I couldn't even taste the stinky socks. It was like all I had was dog food. It was a little bit sour, but I mean, not like levels of... Obviously not levels. Well, I guess the only thing you guys got left now
is the hot sauce.
By the end of the night, the dog food is making me gag. Ew. I'm sorry, man.
Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt you have some weird hobbies.
Not that. Do you have fangs? She's like a little anime vampire. She's got fangs.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her.
Yeah, you know what... Yes, they are.
She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. I'm gonna write about killing Yuri! But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson.
I would say so. Even her writing style is different. I'm sure she appreciates the message in your poem.
I'll do what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I don't want to make people think, but just not feel. Remember that. I'm gonna go write a good one tomorrow, so look forward to it.
I'm scared now. I'm scared too, Omega. Hold me, Omega! I'm scared! Hold me! Who should I show my poem to next? One.
Hi again, Invisible. How's the writing going today?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
Yoink!
As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. I'm wondering if you've been finding inspiration in Yuri's style.
Pardon me, I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally.
The way she eats that chocolate. Sorry.
I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up the pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature and like a light turns on inside of her.
Sadly, it's hard to get that much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers? I hope you don't
mean that in a bad way. Just so was talking about popping her scalp off like a cookie jar and reaching in and pulling up fuzzy kittens.
Just I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that.
Season 1 of Heroes, exactly.
You must be pretty into her.
Uh-oh. We have the vested interest high skirt pose. Nah, the vested interest high skirt pose. Save the waifu. Save the world. You completely misunderstand.
Calm down. I'm only kidding. And besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. And RGB. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violently grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. I just thought of a math cheer. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. This is not that funny.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like playing with a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing on a vinyl with a pizza crust, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? What? Load me? If I load, I go back to where I started. Quick, come down the rabbit hole. Hey, what up, Patch Maverick? How you doing, bud? Sorry, kind of snuck in here. More loads. Thanks for the load, Sir Gilly. I appreciate that. Load 8. Should have been signed PC load letter. Yo, Patch! Yo! I'm not loading my old save. Load me. History. Chat history. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, okay. Anyway. How you doing, buddy? It's even more abstract than your last one. Vested interest pose.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I've never really seen before. Kind of like playing on the space with...
I kind of like playing with the space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short really makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to...
Yeah, what? Deadpool? Are we breaking the fourth wall now? When something unexpected might happen.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Anyway, that's my tip for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room.
Is this about to...
No.
Is this about the festival?
No, come on. You can hit Cyrus.
Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Keep it simple, stupid.
Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
That's my life's philosophy. It's worked out so far. That's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I completely lost where her voice was. He took the midnight train going to Lutesville. He's just a small-time streamer, living out a lonely fantasy, sitting in his room shouting at a screen. There you go. Is that what you were shooting for, Kinder? Something like that? Something, somewhere? Taking that midnight train going to Lutesville? Thanks for the loots, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah!
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing! Performing?
You want to hit that hot sauce level? Hit it! Shoot for 20. See what happens. I like it. I don't like the hot sauce, though. Good lord, that stuff hurts. Oh, I hadn't even thought about it. My throat is open and raw right now. So we made red velvet cookies the other day. White chocolate chip red velvet cookies. And one of them came out of the oven. It snapped in half, and so I went and scooped it up real quick. And because you got to eat the broken ones. That's the rule. If the cookie breaks, you have to eat it. Fresh out of the oven, 425 degrees. Burned the roof of my mouth. It's all opened up and raw right now. I finally scraped off the last of the dead skin, but it also burned the back of my throat, so it's been, like, really painful to swallow coffee. I didn't even think about the acidity of the hot sauce. That's gonna burn so badly. Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're not gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sori's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for all of us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't just realize that you started putting up all these posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear, each hair twisting and turning with the shake of her head, as normal humans do. That joke's not getting old in my mind.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until a few days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people.
Makes one person not getting old to it. Keep it simple, stupid.
I'm so sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each of us put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same as I poke you in the eye. And more people will perform, the better we are able to do a show what everyone in literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. And those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place?
What is this, a school for ants? Wait, do I sound like an ant? Thanks for the loots there, Omega. I appreciate that, buddy. High fives, man. Yeah. Pardon me. Okay, I can feel the fart bean coming back up. That's not happy.
I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it!
Yuri and Natsuki remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I have to make out with all of them! I agree. Oh, okay, I could do that. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really... Spider. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. I just saw that, like, right there in front of my face. I was like, nah! The least we can do is help them get out for a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it. With Bennett Foddy.
Terrible game. Such a bad game.
All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. And says the word sigh.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Epic foreshadowing!
Oh my gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to recite it in front of a stranger? No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through a notebook toward the specific poem she has in mind for herself, then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Good lord. Okay. Thought she was gonna have me read the whole poem in her voice. Thank you. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. You know what, screw it, I'm going with it. The four of us applaud. Goodbye. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. I was gonna put something neat in here, but there's a character limit. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that, Ella.
I do appreciate the loots, though. Thank you very much. High fives.
Yeah.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting up so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost as like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. This poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. Whoops! It's not that easy. And glances around as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. You know what, for Yuri, just for you, I'm gonna grow hair out like yours, that I can sit here and fiddle with when I'm nervous. There we go, 10 loots. Hair on. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught off guard that we somehow must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
That was really good, Yuri. Thank you for sharing.
It looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. This one's called My Meadow. Ah! Ha-ha! Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
try not to think of it as though you're reciting to other people. Imagine yourself reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. This crappy internet connection is really testing your patience. Oh, I'm sorry. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think too much of it, but hearing it comes from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what a Sayori meant as she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it! Good job, Sayori! I guess that's a good sign!
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem...
Wait, what? Okay.
The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be another poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Way to backhanded compliment her.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work real well.
Nice.
They might need a bit more force behind them, depending upon what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Invisible. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Invisible lower everyone's standards a little bit.
Natsuki.
It's fine. Might as well go and get this over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not as good as everyone else.
Don't worry so much about it. Think of it less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... it's called...
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. And while she's unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, but it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if they're giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs off, back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you.
You to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. At least you feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier.
Okay.
I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so I guess that's the case. You won't have much worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope to have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you want to be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy.
Vested interest pose. Yeah, well, no problem. Sudden change of tempo and music. Oh, Lord, my arm.
Okay, everyone. I think that's just about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. More importantly, Discord! Hey, what up, Vengeance? You made it, buddy! I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best. It's for the sake of the club! And impressing Monica. What? No! We don't care about Monica!
Ready to go?
Ready to go, Sayori?
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Hey, what's up, Czar? How you doing, buddy? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, nah. How am I supposed to respond to that? You're not ruining anything, are you? Oh, okay. Give me just a second to get through this and I'll hit that risky click, buddy.
It's okay, Invisible. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being quieter than usual. Hey, Sayori?
Oh, sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I think about something for earlier, like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
let's just say that one day Yuri wants to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
Take it. What kind of a question is that? We live on opposite ends of town. Those are seriously my options? I can't walk home with both of them? Alright, with her being the way she is, I would completely destroy her if I said I would walk home with Yuri. Like, shatter her. Like the cookie jar that is her head. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Me? But she's so beautiful and smart and purple hair that's so young and luscious.
I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that just for you.
You're so silly, Invisible. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've made up my mind. Can't really figure you out sometimes. Hey! Source Rex, what's up, bud? How you doing, man?
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Oh lord, you guys are terrifying me. Yay! The conversation trails off into nothing. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Alright, so now I have to make another poem, but Vengeance has sent me a something. And 10 viewers on Beam, that gets 100 power levels to everybody in chat. Enjoy them. Alright. Risky click! Okay. Let's open it, see what we have. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Veritas, MP4. What'd you send me, Vengeance? Whoa.
Dude!
Okay, so we have an opener.
Dude!
That was cool!
Dude, that is so going in the branding kit.
vengeance. Awesome. Boom. Second boom. That is cool. Yeah, that is so going in the branding kit. So going in the branding kit. You can do it in 720 up to 4K. Wow. 4K would be like huge, enormous though. That might break the 50 megabit upload for Discord. Totally worth it. Can I shut Doki Doki up? Yes, I can. There. It had sound to it. Come on, show me my... There we go, downloads. I want to hear the sound. Oh my lord. V... Bingo! It's not here. Where the crap did it go? Oh, I never saved it. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. Open to folder. There it is. Shut up. Dude, that is so cool. Awesome, buddy. You need a cleaning person for downloads? Eh. It's messy enough I can find things. Thank you, buddy. I didn't even ask him to do that. That's just something you put together in your spare time, man? That's awesome. There we go. You now have Magic's Vegas 15. I think that's the one I have. Almost at hot sauce. No! Yeah. I think that's the one I got from, and I haven't been able to figure out how to use it yet. That's really cool. Okay, unrestrained. Graveyard? Yeah. Extraordinary, no. Unrequited, no! Vertigo, yes. Childhood Sunset, no! Effulgent, I remember Effulgent. Vacation, no! I'm getting more Sayori on this one. Crap baskets, Ocean. Unending, there we go. Vibrant, there we go. Okay, we're getting back, we're getting back, we're getting back. It's fun how I got a new PC your buddy gave you over the holidays. You're already trying to sell it because the R9 27X broke. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Infinite, yes. Was it Determination? Yeah, there we go. Shoot. No. Heaven Sent? Yeah, there we go. Fantasy. No! Where'd you come from? Your friend gave you a PC and you're already trying to sell it? I'm sorry. Crimson? Yeah, there we go. Did you ever set up what we talked about on Discord? Look at this face. Remember this face. This is the face of a person who is completely blind in the headlights and has no idea of what's going on. Minor. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. Excitement? Crap! No, melancholy. Yes. Imagination. Perfect! We got Yuri!
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up the piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're willing to help out for all the festival too.
How much time do I have? Oh, I got like 30 minutes. Okay. Completely forgot about it. And lack of time. So, neither one! Yeah. See, I have this thing. When I stand up and walk away from my computer, or when I turn Discord off on my phone and set it down, all of the conversations we have, for the most part, leave my brain until I come back to them. I go from being Invisible the streamer to Daddy. And I can totally lose track of everything. And now he's wearing a wig. I think we need an intervention. Noob. The wig is part of the loot's goal. At 10 loots, I put on a beautiful wig and become a nice little anime girl. At 5 loots, it's a 3-bean combo, including a fart bean. 10 is a wig. 15 is a 5-bean combo, including a fart bean. And 20 is Fat Cat's hot sauce, where I die. It seems to get people involved with it. It works. Yeah.
Aw, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, well, I'm not talking about our part in the festival. It's a whole day of the school, I get to play and eat a lot of delicious food.
Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Oh, I love me some squid. So good!
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Ika.
Ah, Ika! Japanese for squid!
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fourth wall break? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Veritas Collective! Boom! Thanks for the loot, Kinder. I appreciate it, buddy. High fives, man. Yeah.
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yori's or Suki's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayori, anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face.
Yeah?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. I forgot to take my meds this morning. I'm a little depressive. I'm less manic and more depressive today.
Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See?
Sorry. I'll stop now. Alright.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back around to everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Invisible, what's up?
Is there a problem? What's up? What's up? What'd I do? Oh lord, now you make me nervous. Big old popular streamer like Permanoob making me nervous. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? Whatever do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading a little too much into this, but she seems to be a little downcast today. I'm messing with you, bud. Not you too! No! Oh, headphones. What, super mega awesome pro streamer Permanoob? Stop it!
If you're gonna dish it, you gotta be able to take it. Oh, you think so too?
Huh. I just noticed like some very weird discoloration around her mouth. I thought I was seeing things last time, like it was just an after image left over from when her mouth went from big to little.
I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind.
If he went to PAX, he would have been the guy hanging out with Saif and Dr. Disrespect and all the other super mega I don't think so. I honestly don't believe that at all, Snake. Oh my gosh!
Maybe there is something on her mind.
Honestly, I don't believe that, mainly because I think Perm has more class and is in a better group of people. There you go! That one I believe. They would have tried to want to hang out with him.
But I'm surprised you're not the one I'm asking her to blah blah blah. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, she's never really like this. Whoa, what is that? That's a Kirby! That's a Kirby with deal with it glasses. No, sometimes it takes a while, especially when people start piling in loots. They slow them down so there's not like just a massive truckload of them. But we do got a little bit of a loot train coming up. Okay, I think my mom's calling. I gotta go clean my room. Bye, guys. Yeah. Wait a minute. Don't you just have a maid in Noob Manor to take care of all of that stuff? That joke I can get on board with. That one's fun. Dude, your office is like twice the size of mine. I can do this and touch the walls on both sides. And wall. My office is like a closet. She always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time I need to ask her. She was really dismissive. Sorry, I know that's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
Oh, pop my back.
Also, I care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? I've committed no murders! They've not been able to find the body? You cannot prove anything that I'm a person of interest!
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Senpai has noticed you, Sayori. Please do not kill yourself. Eh? She's also been much happier ever since you joined the club.
It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
Why is anyone turning on light bulbs inside of people? They make for really terrible lamps. What? No way! Sarah's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Again, why would you turn a light bulb on inside of someone? Nope, I'm sorry. Please come back. Please come back, Nope. No, it's not. Have you ever smelled burning human? It's awful. Forget I said that.
You're so funny, Invisible. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Duh.
I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, you just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her so it's not about...
Your bestie Gilly is here? Aww. Okay, that was almost awkward. Well, that's never gonna go away. Sure is a good thing I don't have the ability to, like, I don't know, delete quotes. I hate you, Nose. Perfect! Perfect! Just don't be punk! For once! What's wrong with his face? He was adorable in the world.
I'll try to talk to her, so don't think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get the words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I kneel down beside her and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear them from here. Violate my mind! Oh lord. Where's my button? Where's my button? Where's my button? There's my button. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry so much and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do about it besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, Yuri's peering at me from over her book, but she looks away as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't be getting anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone and start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that, since we've been talking to each other for 3 days, and I kind of force-fed her my chocolates. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I'm not saying that!
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
You already did, and that's the important thing. More loots! Get some of that hot sauce! Thanks, Gilly. I appreciate it, buddy. Your kind words are appreciated! Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something I do a lot. It wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything.
Was I in the high skirt, 30-degree incline, vested interest pose or something? I don't know. But rewarded for that! Also, where in the crap did that come from? I don't see who gave the viewer command. That's weird. Yeah, it's part of the API. It hasn't been updated on their end. You're making Doki Doki poem stuff. Oh, Lord Almighty. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willing to share in them with that concern. And certainly, there are those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you'd prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not that big of a deal. It's just stupid Sayori. Just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if there's something happening to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid.
No, it's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. I abuse you, Yuri. Sayori and I have been friends for a very long time. And we're just friends! Love interest number 7. Yuri, I choose you! Now get in my ball! There's the bait. Orami, I choose you. I don't want the snake ladies! Ah, I see. Wait, you baited me into that one. You baited me into that one. That doesn't count. That's not a real quote.
Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be a bit dismissive about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm reading into it a little too much.
Invisible. The world is full of maiden and often deep hidden in plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all? Jay, baited. Shut up! I'm like a fish. I chase shiny things.
Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
I guess that was the case.
They are. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. I walk home with her every day. Make sure she's got enough to eat. And wake her up so she can get to school. And crap, I'm in love with this woman. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, like a kitten, as if searching for something. She's like your little sister. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't always aware of in you. I think that's... She would have been a very fortunate person.
Keep it up and plow through the streams. Thank you for the loot, there's Source for X. I do appreciate that, buddy. High fives, man. Yeah.
To have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a very shallow individual. I judge women based purely off their hair power. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Finally, high five! Yeah! Yeah!
That's not a compliment, is it?
You have the most hair power here. With the exception of Snake Spine Monica, you've got the most body and volume to your hair. That's what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? I really love cuddling up to you and reading.
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. Should take my mind off this whole thing anyway. I don't get to read with waifu Yuri! Shut up, Monica!
Why don't we all share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Yuri. ...
Invisible. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious. I don't even think it came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You are the example that I was chasing after. Yuri.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something you've never even shared with anyone. You're the reason for his poems. You're the inspiration. You're the meaning in my life. There you go.
Can't believe you're so good.
I can't believe you're so good at something you've shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot alone and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books on me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Oh, that's one way to put it. I'm in love with the books. Books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you know that would just make really good friends. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. We're deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Invisible. It's the opposite. I don't know anything.
Well, they keep saying it's like a horror game, and that if you have all of these, mental stabilities or suicidal thoughts and tendencies, you shouldn't play it. I'm waiting to get there!
I don't know how to talk to people. I don't even know how to make people see me as normal.
Shh! No spoilers! Another loot! Thank you for the loots there, Kinder. I do appreciate that, buddy. High fives, man. Alright, find another fart bean. And 5 beans. 1, 2. That's another white one. Down with Whitey! There we go. Alright, so. Wait, we learned our lesson last time. Dog food covers up fart. There we go. We'll take a vomit. Alright, so I've got vomit, rotten egg, coconut or spoiled milk. Alright, let's see now. Vomit or peach, buttered popcorn, rotten eggs, stinky socks, tutti frutti, spoiled milk, cotton, spoiled milk or coconut, and fart or sour apple. Let's see what we got here. Oh. It is a game on Steam that is free. I think I've grown immune to fart. I can't even taste it. I can't taste the sour apple, I can't taste the fart. I think that bean has gone dead. It's dead to me! And granted, at this point, all I taste really is sugar.
I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't done anything!
No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Invisible. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. And I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I feel that I could talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
See. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated. Like a lovely girl with awesome hair. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them! I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I'd say I'd have at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. So, you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructed by the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flicker. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light and the rhythm and pounding of my heart, teasing me to succumb to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of the ghost feeling of warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. and my heart is amber. Loots! Thank you for the loots there, Omega. I appreciate that, buddy. High fives, man. Yeah. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. I don't know. It's pretty easy on my throat, though. It wasn't like I went into any falsetto range.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem being usually really cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? She nods. I'm not really good with words, but... Perfect! I'm not good with words! Words are hard! I'm happy you shared it with me. Thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I can see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lip, like the Timmy dealer in Undertale.
Hi, I'm Tim!
I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, she takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can... the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? She nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I'm not good with people, but I hope I can return the favor sometime.
Yeah, don't you worry. I think you'll do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. And with that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Sayori!
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this poem for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. It's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me happy. And you're happy too, right? In the club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters. Thank you.
Sayori, is something wrong?
Huh? No. I'm just a little tired.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You go play with everybody else now. Yay! I'm gonna go home a bit early.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Sayori! Alright, Natsuki, what do you got?
Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I get my hopes up in the first place.
I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gonna sound just like you're forcing it unless you really suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems until you're really on Yuri's level.
Whoops.
Don't tell me! You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you even talking about? And keep your voice down. What do you mean? Shut up, woman!
You know, Yuri would love this kind of angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I'm in trouble. It's fun trying to deactivate all my devices on Crunchyroll Premium. Wow! That's nuts, man. Why would you put 20 on one? I mean, it's easy to, but that's crazy. Somehow I struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed back to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ow. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Whoa! You know what? At least with Emily, I put forth a concentrated effort. And with Evie, I'd put forth a concentrated effort. I put forth effort towards Yuri, and Yuri loves me. Shut up! Evelyn.
I nicknamed her Evie. Those are pet names for each other.
Shut up.
She broke my heart over instant messages.
Emily's away too.
Hi, Invisible. Have you thought about what you want to submit at the performance festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Aha! Anyway, let's look at today's poem.
Sure, I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I keep having to break you two up because I want you all for me.
I think I've heard her
say more words in these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it. That's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head. I'm still getting the hang of it.
I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
She's certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
Yeah, that's...
That's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day when you should be clearing time with me. Reading that edgy novel. Feeding her chocolate.
I just feel bad that she's having a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad.
Alright. I get you. Just be careful. You know, Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens when she's vulnerable, it could be really hard for her. Her books are a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm gonna hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean any of that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
I thought we were doing things. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders Earth. The Lady Who Knows Everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. As a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady, I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like leading and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning.
You know, all these girls are getting crazy pants. They're all getting crazy pants.
Not to get too philosophical or anything, it was kind of on my mind, so I wrote about that.
I see. Never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, the world would start to lose its meaning.
You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we really wouldn't have anything to write about now, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Are you too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find others who are enjoying the writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. Is much more encouraging than when it makes you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
I know.
That's my advice for the day.
Snow day. I don't have to worry about the time, and everybody's asleep right now. So I've got a little bit more time.
Thanks for listening.
Besides, we're at the writing tip of the day.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second.
Hold on a sec. Nah.
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
How did I miss it?
Push the loots!
Oh yeah, the loots. I guess I gotta go now. Bye, guys.
Do. Eh? Something you did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Ah, crap! I pushed S. Screenshot saved to Steam library. Okay. That's weird.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe? Exactly. I'm gonna find it in 4 months and wonder why I have 3 anime ladies sitting in a screenshot folder. And have no clue of what's going on. Invis, you got some explaining to do. Exactly.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling well and went home early.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Here we are, we're drinking hot sauce with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. Thank you for the loots there, Snake. I do appreciate that, buddy. High fives, man. I may have exaggerated your words just a tad, but I have a feeling that's kind of what you were going for.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously?
Yeah, but that has a whole different connotation. On the sauce again. I just can't wait to get on the sauce again. See? See? Kinder gets it. Ah! Bless it. Stupid arm. All the times we're not gonna go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Well, I know the connotations. I just think it'd be funny.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Yeah, no! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second of all, she's kind of been avoiding me, so I didn't want to force it. Curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What'd she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself? Challenge accepted! As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all! You're the most talented person here.
Now, Suki's pouting too? Jeez, I can't even tell now. I'm never gonna get enough sorry or enough credit, but there are things that I can try harder when she's not around. That may be the case. If I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you.
The one who's truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well, I guess. I'd really appreciative. Things and words. Words are hard.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Or if they're going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. But then if you didn't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you.
Ooh.
Like Monica's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses similar to that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned to class that you would handle baking on your own. Invisible may like being around you, make him only out of a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Invisibles to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Invisible to decide how we'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet. So I'm sure he's interested in...
Your huge tracts of land! A lute falling on the wind. A lute going to your mind. A lute showing who's boss. A lute making you eat sauce. Thanks, Kinder. You've been extremely helpful. But seriously, high fives, man. Yeah.
You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. We just settle this already? Yeah. Invisible, you're okay with this. In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me, eyes boring into the soul. I choose Sayori. I mean, if I'm going with anyone, I'd rather help Sayori. We're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said Sayori. Geez. You really hate us that much?
No! And we've just removed Sayori from the situation. Ah! I'm okay. Back of my chair wasn't secure. Bingo! I've taken the bingo out. Nobody was using the bingo. I'm sorry, Vengeance. I know. Rip chair. Monica's got Sayori. Sayori's got Monica. Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna go with Yuri. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to see her out of her school clothes and into some more casual stuff. Not that I was thinking anything dirty. Soundboard should be up, Snake. Soundboard should be up. Is it not there? Huh.
Bingo!
Bingo?
Bingo! Bingo!
It's weird, the soundboard should have been up. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yori. It takes for ages on these loops!
Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
So be helping Yuri then, right, Invisible?
That's mean!
I did not turn it off. Peach or vomit? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just turned it back on. It had been on. I will click it back on, I guess.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear.
Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking by yourself. Yeah, I mean, I already said I would be fine.
Let's get it saucy in here. Let's get it saucy. Oh, yeah.
Something else, something else. I forget how the rest of that song goes. Anyway, thank you for the loose vengeance. I appreciate it, buddy. High fives, man. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. No! This is gonna be so bad. I can already tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it.
Dude, bingo!
Bingo?
Bingo! Bingo!
Are you guys coming? Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, I'll turn it up.
Do you feel the same way, Invisible?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it's gonna turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki!
What?
Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm so sorry for this. I don't even really know why Invisible picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the Vin will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're not trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not. I know I'm not very good at it.
Bingo! Bingo!
Alright. I'll do that now. Stop everything I'm doing and fix your problem. Hey, Bulbasaur, what's up? There. Save. Save changes. Now you should be able to hear the bingo!
Sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also a bit taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already had the trouble with the words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But then I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound a lot like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would act like at a time like this. I had to turn shots way down.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you.
Yeah. I don't think I turned everything way down. There may have been like a update where global volume is an issue. But I can check it. I hope everyone can do their best.
I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then. Thank goodness. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monaco and Natsuki at the door, so they can chat between each other. Eh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized I don't have a way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe that totally slipped my mind. I should totally give you my phone number, anime lady. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No! I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I'd prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. Engage! Hot sauce! Thank you for the loot there, Gilly. High fives, buddy. Yeah. I have to go get the hot sauce now, don't I? I despise you people. Not really. I decided not to press it. It's not like I should make much either way, and my room is clean. Let's hope to make myself useful in some way. I'm just not as creative as you. Yes, yes. The fat cat's a hot sauce. Don't underestimate yourself.
I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that. Chose you because your hair power. It's the hair.
It's difficult to come up with any other reason why you chose me.
You forget the one reason that makes the most common sense. I chose you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
yeah, I didn't realize.
I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Don't you believe me? Don't you believe it? Sorry. Yes, Snapple will behave. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time.
I believe
Well,
you.
that is just a whole lot of no. As if it took tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that, and she relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows.
I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday.
Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, Monica said this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with this, I'll have a good time. Alright. I'm gonna go get some sauce. Save. We're gonna take a second slot there. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I've got my pain sauce. I've got the pain sauce, let's do this. Alright. So in appreciation of all you guys hitting that loots button and getting us up to 20, here it is, the Fat Cat's Chair Meow's Revenge. Scorpion pepper hot sauce. It's perfectly good, as it says so on the jar. So here's the spoon. Here we go. Let me go to the dance screen.
Dance, dance, falling apart at the seams. It's right.
There we go. Man, that hairline is all the way off today. There we go. Why didn't you tell me my hair was so terrible today? The stream is getting saucy, Snake. You're 100% correct. Here we go. Come on, pour out, pour out, pour out, pour out, pour out, pour out. It's getting saucy in here. So there's the big old spoonful of hot sauce. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The things I do for you people. Oh yeah, no, this stuff is chunky. I wish I could show you a little bit better. But I'm afraid of dribbling the loose stuff on there. But man, this stuff is chunky. A little bit did dribble out. Crap. Oh lord, it's hot. Oh. Oh, Blaze, you have no idea. Oh, Blaze, you have no idea how hot. Oh, Lord. Oh. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know there's a spot there. I had a little something arise. A little incident with a razor. It's just taking a while to heal up. Oh man, that stuff makes you weak in the knees. I'm seeing spots. Alright. That is every day that you guys hit 20 loots. You gotta do that to me. And I hope you love it. Dude. Source. Scorpion pepper hot sauce is nothing compared to scorpion pepper cheese. Cheese actually weakens the power of the pepper. As a dairy, it takes the acidity out of it. I have some of that pepper, and I love that pepper. I have some of that cheese, and I love that cheese. It is so good. Put a little bit of ham on it, melt it down. My lips are burning. It's already Sunday. I've been getting... Oh, Lord, I licked my tips. I licked my lips. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't matter. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. We've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it. Again, we used to play so much that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Oh. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally meet her. Sayori? Aww. You're adorable in your little Daisy Dukes. I'm sorry, I'm trying to, like, vomit up everything that I have here in my system.
Hi, Invisible.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but I can tell... It's not easy to tell that she's different. There must be a minute of silence between the two of us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much really has changed, though, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I gotta lift my chair. Come on. Oh, my chair's all the way up. I'm just short. Also, I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Cow, chicken, poster from '97.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
It's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri?
Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. Don't ask her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. Oh. Your stomach is a jerk, so you're gonna make some sandwiches? Here! Put some hot sauce on it! Oh my gosh. Dude, it is painful. I don't know where my sister found this. But this was a Christmas present from last year. Oh, it hurts so good. Oh, that's true, but what about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica?
Of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. Give her a hug, dang it! When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
It's good, Invisible.
Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been?
This is all my fault. I didn't accidentally get so weak and express my feelings. I didn't make a stupid mistake. You wouldn't have been worried all about me. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even be thinking about me right now. It's just my punishment, isn't it? I'm being punished for being so selfish. I think that's the world decided to have you come over today.
Diablo scorpion pepper cheese? Dude, that sounds amazing.
It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you even listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. Give her a hug and tell her how you feel. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Add her to the harem. It's what you do in an anime. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me a half-empty smile. You really put me
in a trap, Invisible. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about?
Nah. You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad
There we go. Here's the touchy-feely crap. This is what makes it, not necessarily horror, though.
But really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. A reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and carrying to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like.
Monica's gonna talk her into killing herself. Since she's gonna do things online. She's gonna talk her into killing herself. And then I'm gonna have to go beat the crap out of Monica.
That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How's it Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want me to badly think that nothing is wrong? Why, Sayori? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew that I would have done anything to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me!
You don't understand at all, Invisible. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would waste effort in caring on me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Oh lord, please don't do that.
That's why I wanted so badly.
That's why she made, oh lord, she's gonna open up her skull crap baskets. Like a bat to the forehead.
That's why I wanted it so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy is the best thing for me. And then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decide the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ah!
You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I want to do.
No, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have ever helped is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now I came here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time I pulled her into a tight... Yay! Hugs! Hugs! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. Please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back, but despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing.
No, don't do this. Please don't do this.
Sayori barely manages to speak between sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want her to know is that I care. You have to call yourself selfish, then let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad at you if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs were warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Oh,
It's gonna be fun, right?
yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you?
Huh?
That's what I want. I promise.
You think that would be nice?
Yeah. Aw. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Take her with you! Also, shut up, Mixer Health Alerts. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you can come along and help us out. It'd be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
She can't see me. She can't see me with another woman. It would break her. Like a Kit Kat bar. I don't, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's on her way over. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't worry too much about it, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I approach my house, and I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. A Yuri. A wild Yuri has appeared! Yuri? Oh. Sweater. Hey. How you doing? Where's that screenshot button again? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You could have always texted. If I'd have known, I'd reassured you and hurried more on my way.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
Should be common sense to do that, but I ignored it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right.
And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my... What? Okay. Ooh, that sounds awesome. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it just before you came over, so
That's very considerate for you to do.
no. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Yoga pants! Sorry. Yeah, distractions! Things, stuff.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'd gladly help you clean.
That'd have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! Snatched Yuri's wish when she was in the process of opening a desk drawer.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Giggity? Ha-ha! It's not working for you! Neeners! I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined not to have to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel so relieved. I'm kind of happy.
There's no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
She rummaged through her bags. Candles, wooden cylinder... What? This may be going to a more PG place than what I want. Crap baskets. Do you need an adult? I might need an adult.
I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
That'd be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential...
Oh! Okay! Slightly better.
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Actually, quite a bit now.
Is that so? One of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending upon the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Peppermint, lemon, lavender. Clears the nose right out. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is jasmine. Oh, it smells a little sweet and flowery. I know how it's for. Yeah. I'm gonna call the stream here, I think.
I chose jasmine for the emote because it provides more than relaxation. It enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow with them through your body. You'll feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems?
Does sound suitable. So you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion. Lord, I'm gonna end up making out with this woman. She reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for?
Well, did you purchase the origami I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
I'm going to cut pieces of resin and hang them from the doorway. And we can fasten the paper and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Classy, kinder. Also, that catch the eyes of those passing the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. No idea you'd be so good at this.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw off characters on each sheet of paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. She unravels long strands of red ribbon to the desired length, and she reaches into... Pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle and an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is tinged blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. It's really fancy.
Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're gonna think this is weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
I promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty and stabby. I can't help it. You know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship, the feeling of danger. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing. No! I'm not. I would never laugh at a woman on menopause with a knife. A PMS and a gun. What did you want to talk about? Absolutely nothing, honey! Her and Cercio. Just how funny and nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an intense thing to be into, I guess. I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Invisible? Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it.
It's all my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp.
No! Really? A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. She's gonna suck on my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a close look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go watch it off. Ah! Without warning, she puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Nailed it! I feel her tongue curling around my finger. Startled, and I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head and her face is burning. Yuri, it's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. How could I have done something like that?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from it the rest of the afternoon? You know what? Prick another finger. See what happens then. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. What the fork? Did you just do that? Now we're even. Words escape me. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Ha ha ha! I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma of jasmine, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird.
She giggles shyly. Eh? Calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
Ah. Yeah, exactly. I'm almost positive this is how life works. I cut my finger. It's called flirting. Would you lick it? Would you lick my cut finger? How do I knife anywhere around me? I don't think I need one. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue making progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to ribbons, we lay them all side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a doorway curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this.
Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
I cut my finger and spent 4 hours in the ER. You cut your fingers and have an anime waifu take care of it. Thanks, Skippy. I know how to roll. Best thing about 2D anime waifus? They're very absorbent. They can soak up a lot of bodily fluids, namely the blood coming off my fingers. They're like bounty papers. Like quilted, quicker picker rubber. I can't. Just throw me the shovel. I'm going to keep digging. That's the only thing I got now. It's the only thing I got.
Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint table.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a can of paint.
We need about 6 cups of water to put each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those?
Of course not. Alright, it is 3:45. This is actually going a lot longer than I thought. I thought we were much closer. I am going to have to call it here. We will return to the escapades of Yuri and Invisible. I don't know, do you guys want to do it tomorrow? See if we can wrap it up tomorrow, or pick this up again next week? Painting Wonderland! What do you guys think? Pick it up tomorrow? I hadn't really thought about it. It is Simulation Thursday, and I didn't know. But I'm really enjoying this one. This is fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard for me to put this off all week. You could simulate a wound infection. I could. We could play Surgeon Simulator. This is a high school. Alright, fine. We'll do it tomorrow. With that said, there is also the vote. There is the straw poll for Follower Friday stuff. If you want to vote for what we're doing Friday. Excuse me. We are going to